We have to go deeper. Deeper. I'm gonna look the wrong way every time. You just gotta double check, there's multiple directions. But you do not check both sides? What if it's important? What if that's literally the Rat Man's there, 20 years older, assuming we started at the original date of whatever Portal when was. It is kind of nuts to remember, like that Portal 2 came out in 2011. So this game is 10 years old this year.
Aperture Science time portal activation force field. This field will activate and deactivate your ability to shoot time portals. It will not fizzle your portals or destroy cubes.
They let me escape with portals. You've made a grave mistake. Now I'm gonna... No. I know the release date of Portal and Portal 2 are both kind of fused into my brain, because specifically when me and Andrew started doing our first videos for YouTube, that was 2011, and specifically we did this like thing where we both ranked our like, we were like, let's both rank our like top 20 games of the year or whatever, and then we like mathematically combined those two lists so that the things that were on both of our lists, based on how high they ranked in between our two lists, that would be like our combined game of the year. And our combined game of the year, because like I think my individual one might have been like, it might have been like Bastion or Dark Souls 1. God, what a year to come. Those all came out the same year. But it's either Bastion or Dark Souls 1, and Andrew had some other stuff listed, and mathematically our combined, whatever the fuck this is used, this is not even important information, but it's silly. Our combined game of the year was Portal 2. So I always remember that came out in 2011, and Portal 1 was just 2007, the completely ridiculous best year ever of games. At least it felt like that way at the time. Because if you look up the games that came out in 2007, it's just this absurd list. I think Braid is on that list or something, or some other stuff. Like, it's just some... When you look at it, it's crazy, but it was the Orange Box came out that year. And that was a moment, because I really loved Portal when it first came out. And now we're realizing, like, not only am I playing yet another mod campaign on the decade anniversary of this game coming out, but or at least the decade anniversary year. Freaking Portal 1 is 14 years old this year. Ah! I'm gonna melt into...
Great.
So,
the following chamber will combine all the elements you have learned so far. Good luck solving your first test while shooting 3 different portals.
here's the real puzzle, because that last one, I solved that one on accident too, without thinking at all. But it's just like a tutorial to make sure you shoot it at all, I guess. And we're doing it. We're doing it. Alright, so I've got 3 portals. This is going to be an experience. What do you do? You cube me. Cube me up, fam. Thank you. But this is the future cube, so if I go in the past, we'll get a different cube. And it'll reset that one anyway. So, wow, that was a little forceful. So my goal is to get up there. There are... hello. That's trippy. There's 2 buttons up there, so I need the past cube to come in here and help me with that. I keep moving it slightly by jumping up and down, and when it moves enough to register, that makes that guy reset, it looks like. So we gotta get 2 cubes up there, and myself. There don't appear to be any portal surfaces up there, so we have to launch via this. Which should be reasonably easy to do. I cannot move this guy or reset this guy because it'll make the other one reset, which creates an interesting problem because I need to get this guy to go up there. Also, doesn't moving surfaces make Yeah, portals reset when you move surfaces, which creates new problems. So somehow this cube has to go up there. I guess I could just throw it. Not very well, as it turns out. I can do this. The smart way, though. There we go. Oh. That didn't work out. That did not work out so hot. There's a surface above the cube. Is that important, I wonder? Let's see. This creates all sorts of strange conundrums. This game might be a little harder than I expected. So, I can't put a portal surface on that and then open it. So I can't use this button with my feet. Because if I push it with my feet and then try to do something with this stuff, like this thing moving around, well then it'll disable the portal that's currently on it while also then moving into a position where I can't see it anymore. So I can't put the portal on it like this. So it has to be held down by a cube to do this. But also if I move that cube at any point, this one disappears in this timeline. But somehow I get both of them up there. But if I get that guy up there, not only do I lose my cube for pushing buttons, but that guy and this guy will both be up there. So this guy will be up there in this timeline, and this guy will be up there in the other timeline. And so I have to somehow get upstairs. And there's no portals to help me get upstairs. And this guy also has to be held in place somehow. There is a portal above it for some reason, and I'm curious about that. Yeah, it doesn't persist or anything. I guess you going up there isn't the biggest deal, because I can then come here and reset the future cube, and then bring it through the time portal, basically. So it's easy enough to get that guy to come back. Where did he go? Is he down here? Or did he... Oh, I put on the floor. So it probably looped back and forth forever and then got dropped off there anyway. It did just occur to me that, like, an interesting mechanic about how this works when you're putting it around is we're used to having a two-part portal process, but that two-part portal doesn't apply with a time portal. I mean, it does have two sides, but the other side is always the exact same spot in the other timeline, which creates some issues. What's a guy to do? There's a lot of portal surfaces here. I think a lot of them are just kind of red herrings of sorts. That's interesting, isn't it? Having one that is right by the button could be useful. But I can't take the past one into the future. And this is like not enough height. So I need more height than that to can it actually come over there. Put that there, which is interesting. Can I get it up that high? Go. It comes out diagonally after the first loop. Interesting. Am I this out of practice at Portal, or is this actually just a really hard way to think about Portal? I'm kind of undecided. Shit. How do I get it upstairs? How do I get it upstairs? Yeah, there's no portal surfaces up there. I'm having trouble thinking of how to get one of them up there, let alone both of them. Because once again, when I'm trying to move this portal, I don't... Usually I can see the solution except for one contradiction, and that thing that seems like a contradiction is the puzzle. I've got like 4 contradictions already. There's like 4 reasons why I can't solve this puzzle. One is that this thing deletes portals when it moves, so I can't stand here to hold it myself while this guy gets flung up there. I can't use the past cube to do it either, because it gets deleted when the future cube moves. So I can't do the fact that there's 2 cubes to do much with that. I can set the past cube up there, but then the future cube can't come up later, or it just deletes my progress because the past cube can't go up there either. And I can't stand on this button, because while I'm standing on it... Interesting that that one doesn't stay open. When I'm standing on this button, I can't shoot a portal onto that thing. But then, even if we ignore all that, it's just the simple fact that, like, we don't seem to get enough speed for anything that comes through this portal to actually come out and land there. So I'm basically a disaster. There's a trick going on here. There's a reason why they put one of these up here. That's conspicuous, right? Like, there's often miscellaneous portal tiles just like around, like you do, that probably don't matter. Like, these are in such a weird whatever direction that usually it doesn't like click based on my portal experience that really is part of the solution. Could be wrong. That's just weird. It's right above the thingy. So that seems important. Well, I can't shoot. Hey, you can even see this thing there, but it's not. It's retracted because it's not in position. That is interesting. Cause yeah. Oh God, is this the missing piece? Is the missing piece the way that time portals work? Because they work like mirrors. So you will come back out of the thing that you put it on. Like, I put it on this wall and here I am, it's the same wall. Which is not how portals work. These are different locations. But the time portal is not a different location. So what am I gonna do with you?
Remember that you can only place time portals on surfaces which are in the same condition in both timelines.
That's weird. That makes sense. Yeah, because it has to match. So I have to get both buttons pushed in both timelines. The fact that there's a dedicated tutorial makes me think that I'm on the right track here. God. So if I put a portal here on the pit, then one above that, I'll fall into that, and it'll be like a bounce pad. I'll be like, boom, right? Except it'll be a really cool transition between the 2 timelines in the process, which will be a trip. That'll get me up there. But that is not use. But how do I get the cubes up there? Ah. That's, I don't know, fuck it. It'll look cool, so let's just do it. Hey! I'm in the past now. Didn't you tell me that this is the field that deletes my time portal? Why didn't it delete my time portal? I thought they established that, but it didn't do it. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. There's just straight up surfaces here. Except I'm in the future. This, my tongue brain gets twisted a little bit on this concept because this is the future and that's the past. But this looks like, you know, something from the past. Whoa, a ruin. Like intuitively, the thought, you see this and your brain thinks old, past, which I guess the future would make stuff old. Like that's, yeah, obviously that's how that works. But still, I can't help with the fact that like the Freudian whatever instant gut reaction to this visual is past, and this one's future because it's a beautiful, clean sci-fi universe and all that. Okay. I think the rest should be easy, right? I reset this portal, and then I have to go through here and get the other one. Yeah. Oh my god, it came together so cleanly.
Well done. Traveling through a time portal will also transfer your current momentum into the other timeline.
We're gonna get so stuck during this. We're gonna get stuck so hard in this playthrough. I mean, it's already happened. Oh, man. Yep, that's a new mechanic. That's a new one. A little risky. Oh. Welcome to Chamber 10. Those almost like take long enough to close that I almost wonder if it's like an Easter egg teaser. Like if you like speed run the level real quick or run up to it fast enough, like is there a chance to witness something? Okay, so there's a lot to take in. Got these two surfaces, got this thing, got that guy. Someone's a cube in the middle of the room. That is a bounce portal pad thing activated by a button up there, apparently. There's also a button there, and that might connect to that. That's also there. A check mark at the door. So I think those might both be the... You can't see for sure where the dotted line goes to, but it looks like they might go to that button. So pressing that button makes that thing stick up, but it also locks the door. Seems to be the takeaway there. Meanwhile, I can't jump there or there, too far away. There's a lot of floor space here, but they seem to be heavily implying I should use those two spots specifically because there's a weird little frame around each one. This is also a thing. A hint at infinite looping portals. Ah, yep. That's how you make things go really fast. Whee! And it fell. Look at him go. Don't necessarily know what my goal was there, but just kind of went for it. What would happen? I was doing these. Nah, I can't. I guess that probably makes sense. I was trying to see what would happen if I shot a time portal, but it won't override the orange. It won't let me. But I guess I would just fly up, then back down over and over again, switching between the two timelines, which I can simulate here. Whee! Whee! This isn't disorienting at all. It's a cool trick. Oh, couldn't make it. Sup? Okay, enough fooling around with that stuff. What is the actual puzzle here? Okay, so there's these surfaces. Oh yeah. They're just on the ceiling. So you just get in here. You know, jumping be damned. But that deletes your portals. There's a button, which does what we said it did. There's a second staircase, which also has that over it. Both of them had the field? Yep, both had the field, at least in the past. Shit. In Clean World. That means I can't put any portals in here, including the time one. Ooh. That's an interesting detail. Left click, right click, middle. It looks boxy, even when it's freaking out. And not going through, whereas these are... I guess these always were a ring of sparks, weren't they? And then this one's a cube, a square of sparks. Boop. Alright, now that we're pretty familiar with that timeline, let's look around here more. Just to see if there's any differences. That guy... Stuff's all pretty familiar. Let's see. Sup? Gotta think about this one. So in the past, the portals, the filters or whatever are still there. Hello. So in both cases, that makes it difficult to get up there. Trying to think about what kind of trick you would do here. Oopsie. Like, they're encouraging me to do this loop here. But how do I get that button pressed? I don't see a launch pad. The only diagonal is this one, which isn't active till the button's pressed, so I can't use it to press the button. I can't walk in there, because all my portals go away. I can't take the cube in with myself, because the cube will get deleted by those fields too. The Emancipation Grid. These are basically just casual transition between these two worlds spots. I can move orange to here, and it does fly high enough. But only temporarily. It bumps into things. Yeah, it starts hitting things and goes off center. I was trying to think of like if I can do something weird with time portals. You don't have a lot of momentum, like forward, so you can't get around that well. I'm gonna struggle with this game, aren't I? I mean, I already am. So there's an interaction between these two worlds that helps, right? And like these seem important, but I can't like put two of them down. Do I want the future or past cube to be up there? Even if it did fall in, if it's not a super clean fall, it doesn't really work very well. We know that. These don't look like they're in the puzzle solution. They're at best a way to skip between the two worlds to take a look. I'm not even sure what to do with that. These ceiling panels. I can get a cube to be here, but I can't take it in. And here's what's crazy. The only way to use that diagonal... Well, no, I can use it. I can use portals on that. I can use the left and right portals on that when it's like this. But I can only use the green portal on it if they're both like that. And, like, how am I going to get up there? That way, right? Like, I have to get up there. And they're not hiding any portal surfaces from me this time unless they're on the floor. Last time the left and right spots were hiding portal surfaces and that was a big reveal. But this time they're flush. There's no secrets there. But I have to get up there. So I believe that means I have to push that button in both dimensions. Which means I probably can't use these cubes to help me get one of them up there. If anything, I probably want to solve it in this timeline so that this one makes both of the cubes be up there. But I could still use the time portal to transition between the two worlds if that's useful. Which I guess it primarily would be useful via this, like, slingshot, I don't know. This mirror bounce trick, essentially, is the best I could put it. The thing we did last time with the fact that that does that. We're on our way, but seriously, how do you transition? How do I get? How do I get the cube up there? So there's no portal surfaces up there, right? I mean, I've established this, right? And with the total lack of portal surfaces, that means I can't get myself up here or the cube up here. I need to launch the cube up here. Gotta combine my things, right? Because we started with infinity, then going up through there. We're gonna head back at this point. So this sets it up here. Means we can do the infinite loop. Do we want to do the infinite loop? Like, definitely yes, but in what time zone? Because I'm going to be up there. And this can loop through here. And like, this is probably better, right? Because I can fuck with this one without resetting the other one. And I think that's going to matter. Because we've established that that button, this button, turns that on, but turns that off. And I need the door to be off, so I need to be able to disable this button, which means I want to be able to disable the cube. So that probably just involves moving this one. If I push this button with the other cube, then moving that one will reset it. So that's probably what I want. So here's our looping. It goes into orange, so I need to press blue. There we go. Because this is the first thing I tried to do was getting it up here, but I wasn't up here yet. But now I am up here, so I can do it. Hooray. But pushing you is not helpful. I don't think I... Maybe I can? I probably could push this button in both dimensions and put a green portal on that, but... Well, that was like they wouldn't just repeat the same solution in 2 consecutive levels. And there's also no way for me to land on it to shoot out of it the way I did in the last chamber. I think I want to take you with me. So now I've got you in this time zone. And I think I just won? That launches me up here. But that's disabled. But moving you resets that one, and it's open. Oh my god. Oh, I need to take a break after that, after 2 chambers.
Now, let's move on to some more advanced challenges.
Oh man. Ah.